This is Kakum National Park in Cape Coast in the central region of Ghana, and yours truly is here to share with you some experiences I had when I visited the facility. So, stay tuned. So, I understand the park was actually established somewhere around 1931 by the locals, the residents around the forest reserve, that is the Abrafo area. And then in 1992, it was actually gazetted as a national park by the government of Ghana, or say the Tourism and Development Board. Okay, so it is a typical tropical forest and it covers an area of 365 square kilometers. And interestingly, well, I wouldn't say interestingly, and the fun part is that it has a canopy walkway which is about 350 meters long, and it is connected to 7 treetops. And the beautiful thing is that it gives you an exciting view of trees, of different bird species, and it gives you an awesome look at nature as a whole. Yeah, and it must be noted that the forest contains 7 rivers, and these 7 rivers are the Kakum River, and in fact it is the Kakum River, the name Kakum, that was actually given to the park. The other rivers include Efia, Sukuma, Nemimi, Akwabo, and Chusu. These are the 7 rivers that can be found in the national park. And before you get to the Canopy Walkway, you would have to hike, and trust me, it wasn't an easy thing. You need to be fit to be able to go on that hike, and it is quite an experience. So that is our tour guide who is giving us a brief history about the park, telling us the do's, the don'ts, and every other information we needed to get going.
Thank you.
It's not like 1 hour, including the walkway, 30 minutes in and 30 minutes out. Okay. But it depends how fast you go. You can about 35 minutes or 40 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
You do a little bit of exercise, like 15 minutes, so you sweat. This thing that you see is a very steep road. So you go up over there. I play with you. Yeah. Some of you are having water.
No.
Oh.
Until we can get some.
Oh, you can make it. You can make it. It's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can make it. It's okay.
You can watch it?
Yeah, you can make it. You can make it. That water. Are you okay?
Okay.
It's not compulsory. Now, we are in the dry season, so we don't have any rivers in the forest anymore. Are you okay?
Yeah.
The forest is very humid. Don't be afraid. When you talk about Kakum National Park, the park is not a football pitch, it's a forest reserve. Are you okay? So they say Kakum Conservation Area. We are conserving the animals.
What
We are
animals do you
conserving
have?
the forest too as well.
What animals do you have? What animals?
Yeah, what animal in the forest? So when you get to the boundary line,
What animal? What type
what
of
animal?
Yeah.
Oh, we have forest elephant, antelope.
Forest elephant.
Yeah, antelope, biodiker, monkey.
And we're safe.
Yes, you are safe. Local tourists in the forest, so you are safe.
You think I'm safe?
Please don't be scared. Are you okay? Don't be scared about the animal. Are you okay? No. Are you all here? Yes. Okay. Please don't litter around, especially those who are using the tissue. Are you okay? Yeah.
And so the hiking began up the hill to where the Canopy Walkway is. And as we were told earlier, it was about 15 minutes in, then 15 minutes out. So there you see people walking up, and initially the exuberance, the vigor with which people were climbing the hill was awesome. But sometime or somewhere along the line, you see that people's energies started dropping, and they had no option but to continue because it was an interesting journey, and you could see others returning from their trip. Some stopped by to share their experiences, others want us to brace ourselves for a lot more sweat, and all in all, everything was very interesting. You can see everyone moving up without even looking back, because once we've decided to make this a reality, nothing was going to stand in our way. We're just going straight to the Canopy Walkway, because that is one of the highlights of visiting the place. So there you have it, these people selling honey, cocoa, and then palm wine here, sweet palm wine. So you have some coins, just purchase one, and then use it as your companion as you walk up the hill to the Canopy Walkway. So we are still hiking, and you can hear the voice of nature. I don't know whether it was cricket, it was the birds, or any other insect or animals that was making the noise, but you could feel that it was refreshing. I mean, look at nature, look at how tall that tree is, look at the beautiful greens all around you. You could feel that you are in touch with nature, and it was very refreshing. Yes, so we are still on our way to the Canopy Walkway, and it's been good so far. This is a rest house. If you think you're tired from hiking, you can just sit, take a rest, and then continue if you are still up for it. If not, then you can make your way back to the reception area and wait for your colleagues. But as I said earlier on, we were determined to get to the Canopy Walkway, so there was no turning back. We all resolved to make it there and have that experience of walking on the suspended bridge. So we are still going for it. Yes, you can see, as I indicated earlier on, others have gone and are returning, and they share their experiences. The looks on their faces says it all. It's interesting, it's adventurous, and you would never want to miss it for anything. Okay, folks, so all too soon we are at the Canopy Walkway. So this is a short footbridge you would cross over to exactly where the Canopy Walkway begins. So we are here, and you're going to have that experience of seeing us on the walkway. This is us trying to catch our breath, and you can see the Canopy Walkway. You see the ropes, the twines, and every other thing tied to the big trees. This is where it all begins from. So you climb up the stairs, and then you start your journey. So we are here waiting for our turn. In fact, those in front of us are on the footbridge already, so we had to wait a little before we could also go, because it was in batches, and our brothers and sisters from the diaspora who were in front of us had to move first, then we can also follow. So there you see them going one after the other. That is the beginning of the walkway, so stay tuned as I indicated, and you see things for yourself. You come close with nature, see the treetops, look down, see how high you are in the air, and to make it more fun, how the Canopy Walkway swayed left to right up. It was quite scary, quite interesting as well. In fact, it was a mixed feeling. You were scared, you were happy at the same time. And yes, it is quite an experience you need to have for yourself, so that you can also say something whenever this discussion comes up.
Hey, why should I do any more? Is that? Hey, me want some.
Photograph on our yard. Baby queen. 1-1. Echo. Munkana me bless. Ay! Oh!
Não cuido insano.
Hey, Adria. Ewa. Daddy, SM bag.
It's Uncle.
Very on your inside.
Down below, down.
Yes, better blah already. Hey,
Hey.
brother,
Come here, me ba.
Make my sack cloud. I can't be bunny now.
Share.
Young person, you're dog.
I think so. Yeah. Still man.
Oh.
So this is where the adventure ended after we completed all the 7 levels of the game. And if you are interested in this content anymore, kindly subscribe, comment, like, and share my videos to motivate me to do more, to bring more your way. So I'll see you in the next one.
Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.